that Z shit. It's that Z shit.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel and to the last episode of 10 Days of Halloween Season 2. The acrylic base today is by Dynamic Nail Supply in their nude shade, and I'm using Kiara Sky's monomer. And y'all should already know by now, but once the nails are shaped, filed, and buffed, I clean them off with some isopropyl alcohol, and then I apply my Nail House matte top coat to help with a smoother nail art application. I'm starting with my ring finger, and that nail is going to be the red and green stripes of Freddy Krueger's sweatshirt from Nightmare on Elm Street. Now looking back, I probably should have done these lines a little thicker because one, Freddy Krueger's stripes are thick, and for two, it took entirely too long doing them, and I probably could have just painted one or two coats of one color and then added the stripes with the other color. But honestly, I didn't want to, and I didn't think about it until later anyways. Plus I'm doing all French nails, and I just feel like it came out way better doing it this way anyways versus if I did it any other way. Maybe I'll try other ways to save time in the future, but I like how it came out this time, so we're not gonna worry about that. So all I'm doing now is just making the French tip with some black gel polish. Like I said, all of the nails will be French and all of them will be outlined with whatever color I choose. And then once I finish making the French for this nail, I just go back in with the red and green and continue the stripes. My middle finger is just going to be the It balloon on a yellow French tip background. Initially, I wanted to do a Pennywise face, but since none of the other nails are faces and just like significant pieces from a Halloween movie, I just kept it simple this go around. Maybe you'll see something a little bit more crazier next year. But once I finished the yellow French tip, I just took my airbrush and added a few white spots just for a little extra detail. And I guess to represent Pennywise, which is an all white character. And I also outlined the curve of the French tip with white after I drew the balloon. And the yellow tip of course represents the character that wears the yellow jacket in the movie. And I didn't realize the balloon string is actually supposed to be white, so I did make it black for the video. But I do think the black makes it stand out a little bit more, which I do like. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm really not good at doing French tips. I've been trying like different ways to do it in this video, as y'all probably have seen, but I think my pinky nail probably came out the best. I did try the most common way to do French tips. Anywho, my pinky nail is probably the easiest design out of the set, but then again, it's probably not. And funny story about doing these nails, I've actually never seen any of these movies that I'm referencing. One thing about me, I'm actually not a movie watcher like that, and I definitely don't watch scary movies. I don't like feeling like I'm on the edge of my seat when I'm watching something. I don't like suspense, and I definitely don't like jump scares. So yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't really like scary movies like that. I don't watch scary movies, but I do like the art that you can pull from it and create nail sets with. But getting back to the pinky nail, this nail is going to be a white French tip with the entire tip outlined in black. And for this one, I'm doing a jigsaw inspired nail. So once the background is finished with the white and the outline black, I took some red gel polish and drew like 4 or 5 spirals as seen on the cheeks of the jigsaw character. And this nail was actually supposed to be the Scream mask, but like I said earlier with the Pennywise face, none of the other nails had any faces. So I just wanted to do art that represents a movie, and if you've seen it, you know which movie it's from. Now you would think that I would be a master at doing spirals from the other sets that I've done in this series, but I don't know why this one seemed to feel a little bit harder. Probably because the spirals are a little bit smaller, but it doesn't really matter because in each spiral set it does start off small anyway. So this is kind of like the inside of a spiral that I'm doing, but I'm just doing small ones. I don't know, it took me a little minute to do all of these, but I do like how this nail came out. This was probably like my second favorite nail, just because like it's different. Like it's not exactly a replica of the Jigsaw movie, but it still gives Jigsaw. Like, if you know, you know. Next up, we have a Chucky inspired nail, and I did all of the stripes off camera because we saw it earlier with the Freddy nail, and again, it just takes so long doing stripes. Plus, I was turning my nail every which way to the point of it not even being in frame. So yeah, we're just gonna skip that part, but same concept. But all I'm doing for this nail is just drawing Chucky's overalls. There's not really too much explaining to do. You can just kind of see the shapes that I'm drawing and the lines that I'm doing to create the overalls and the little dots I'm adding to add like buttons. But if you want to know any polish or tools that I'm using for any of my nail sets, they can all be found on my Amazon storefront down below in the description box. Lastly, my favorite nail of the set, I'm doing an Elm Street sign with some blood splatters. So I started out with a red outline French like you've seen in the previous nails. Really just the French tip curve, and I mixed together some greens to get the color of the street sign. And then I outlined the green sign with a light gray gel polish. I will start doing more detailed tutorials actually showing each and every product and tool I use for every set. But for this series, I just kind of wanted to do shorter tutorials. Obviously, this is a new channel, so I did want to pace myself and not drag out tutorials that don't have to be long. But anyways, for the street sign letters, I was actually really proud of myself because if you can see, the green part of the street sign is diagonal, plus it's over a curved part of the nail, and I had to draw the letters as straight as possible, and I think I did a really good job. The only other thing left to do for this nail is the blood splatters. I did have a little helper assist with that, but the easiest way to do blood splatters is just taking a mascara brush. I use a silicone one, and I just dip it in whatever gel polish that I'm using for the blood and just randomly dab it into the spots that I want to put the blood at. I did go back in myself and just darken it up a little bit off camera, but the last step to this set is to just top coat with my Nail House matte top coat. And I try to do a thin layer when I do top coat just so it doesn't alter the shape of the nail too much. But I really love how this set came out today. I was actually gonna save this set for next year, but I figured I will give y'all something worth watching since y'all waited this long for the last episode. I know it's time for fall and winter / Christmas nails, so be on the lookout for those. I don't know if I'll do another series yet, but if y'all do want me to do a 10 days of Christmas nails series, as long as I can get them done early enough before the 10 days start, then I will do it. But if you did make it to this point of the video, today we're gonna comment below some balloon emojis, and also let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this set, and also comment below your favorite nail from this set because I really want to know you guys' feedback this time. But I do thank all of you for watching and subscribing thus far. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.